The boy was simply doing a flip on the horizontal bar, when unexpectedly the world turned upside down. He then fell into the sky. When he woke up, he found himself inside a massive circular tower, reduced to a laborer toiling at the bottom, hauling bricks. Strangely enough, even though they were supposedly building a tower that reached the heavens, the workers kept carrying bricks downward to the tower's base. From his fellow workers, he learned that the person who had worked here the longest had already been here for 1,000 years, and he himself had been working for 200 years. It was said that the apex of the tower was the exit back to the real world, and this world had been triggered by someone named Nagara. All the workers drifting here were his former schoolmates. Upon learning that all of this was caused by himself, Nagara felt deeply ashamed. He had intended to use his power to create worlds and change this place, but his abilities suddenly stopped working. In truth, the boss here had set up special rules specifically to keep him trapped. At night, the fellow worker risked punishment and took Nagara to a cave. It was said that rare shooting stars could be seen inside. Nagara thought it was just a boring legend, but the worker didn't see it that way. For those who had been repeating the same work for hundreds of years, even false hope was better than despair with no future in sight. As they spoke, a shower of shooting stars suddenly streaked across the cave ceiling. The worker, unable to believe his eyes, rushed inside. At that moment, Nagara suddenly remembered a type of glowing insect that lived in caves, whose purpose was to lure prey into a trap. Realizing something was wrong, he hurriedly called out to stop his companion, but it was too late. He could only watch as the worker was devoured by the insects. The sudden loss of his companion strengthened Nagara's resolve to break the rules of this place. He began carrying bricks upward, disregarding all opposition, which led to him being summoned to the boss's office. Only when Nagara looked down at the circular tower from the office did he realize that this world might be a reflection of his own childhood experiences. Back then, his mother always compared him to others. Others could hang upside down on the horizontal bar, but he couldn't, so he chose to run away. But now, Nagara was ready to face himself. He took a step into the air, and the entire circular tower instantly flipped over. He climbed the steps all the way to the apex of the tower, where a bat-like man appeared before him. The man was the master of this world, and also the other Nagara had been compared to in his childhood. He had used his ability to invert the world to trap hope inside the circular tower. Nagara understood that because he had always been running away, he had created such a world, but now, he would run no more. He would lead everyone back to the real world.